welcome to Live at 5. It is Wednesday.
It's Matinee Wednesday, and we have an exciting, you're going to be interviewing an exciting star who came over in between shows. We love that.
We love that.
Kate Rinders, not reindeers.
But she did wear reindeers.
Something rotten.
She did wear reindeers over the holidays in that
well, she knows how to spoof people's stupidity. That's what she does very well, and she's so good in like my favorite show, Something Rotten.
It's so good.
I love when all the stars of Something Rotten just bring them one after the next.
We love them.
We love
absolutely
all
love them. And you do too, because there are lots of hearts. Right, so should we quickly get to
Sarah
the news?
GB said she loves Kate so much. Well, then hang on, Sarah, because we're going to talk about the news first.
And
then we're going to bring her over.
So Sandy Duncan, who had just started in Neverland, has left Neverland.
Finding Neverland. She lost it. She's left. She had to leave for personal reasons.
So,
it was a brief run. I mean, she was
Very
there
brief.
for like not even a week, right?
Exactly.
So we wish her well. We don't really know what's
absolutely.
happening. She said she might come back. We'll see.
We'll see.
Hopefully.
The role of Madame du Maurier is being played by understudy Christy Cates.
Christy Cates. Yeah, Christy Cates. Isn't she a former Glinda? No, Alphaba. There's a Glinda in the room.
There's a Glinda in the room, so she knows
named Kate
about
Rinders,
who
just helped. Yes, I know. Okay.
My Christy. Get it?
Got it.
Okay. So see, people know Christy. So there you go. You got an Alphaba playing Madame. What's that role called again?
Madame du Maurier.
You can say that. I can't say that.
Well, okay.
Another great word is rouleau. Nick Rouleau.
Nick Rouleau is returning to Book of Mormon as Elder Price.
He's great. He's a great Elder Price, and he did it in London.
Did he?
Yeah,
so he's on the Gavin Creel.
Oh yeah, totally. He's done it a lot, and he's really, really super funny.
So we love that. So he's coming back.
When is that? Like later this month?
I guess
soon.
So.
Yeah, soon.
Meanwhile,
hold the questions for Kate about floating in bubbles and stuff. We're gonna get there.
We're gonna get to bubbles in a bit. So one of our favourite pairs ever, Santino Fontana and Laura Osnes, are teaming up again.
Cinderella. Yeah, they're doing. So 54 Below, they're doing a whole series of new musical readings. They had this whole thing going on. So they're premiering they're doing like readings of new musicals.
And that's really exciting because normally these new musicals, they're done in industry-only readings.
Yeah.
So you can't go to them.
I think it's
cool.
cool.
You can go to these.
I think it's cool that fans
amazing.
Totally.
Because actually, I don't think industry people really ever give a real reaction. Because they're too close to it. Even if you know nothing about it, you're too close to it, you've seen them in something before, you know the background. I think you get a much more genuine reaction by getting people in. And in fact, that's what Dad did at the Gramercy Theatre.
Yeah, School of Rock, totally. The public got to see it. So this one is not for 2 more months, so calm down. It's not till April 18th. It's called The Legend of New York, right?
Yeah.
And it sounds crazy. It's about the blackout, and there was a blackout in 1977 in New York, and it's about like they're trying to find souls to save or something.
Yeah.
So
sounds good.
And I know Studio 54 is somehow part of it.
I mean, it's leading on.
Maybe Laura Osnes is partying it up at Studio 54, and they find I don't know what's going to happen. But we don't know anything. But go see it.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
And you can go see it. So that's excellent. Kate Winslet is apparently eyeing Broadway so she can get an EGOT.
But it's really cute. She said the reason why is because her kid is obsessed. Her son is obsessed with her becoming an EGOT. Yeah. And she has an ego, although I hear she's really nice. She just needs the T, which you get at the Tony Awards. Yeah. So I think we can expect. I think her son is driving her crazy until she comes and does well, she has to not just do Broadway, but then she has to win a Tony.
I mean,
so
that's a lot.
Yeah. But I mean, we'll see.
We'll see. There we go. Miss Saigon. If you want to be in Miss Saigon, you can if you live in the Philippines because they're going to be open auditions.
And isn't that where they found Lea Salonga in the first place? So they're looking for the next Lea Salonga.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
That's exciting.
So anyone out there from the Philippines, somebody said they would die if Kate Winslet came to Broadway.
Please don't die.
And somebody said you have to be Asian. So I assume that would be.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Yes.
And Jeffrey just pointed out that Lin-Manuel Miranda could become an EGOT at the Oscars. You mean if he wins?
But he's not nominated.
But he has to be nominated.
He has to be nominated.
He has to be nominated first.
It's
the Star Wars Cantina song isn't nominated.
It's a bit like Dad and Stephen Sondheim could both be EGOTs if they won Emmys.
Right. This whole EGOT thing. Don't get wrapped up in the EGOT.
Just don't get wrapped up.
So the Toxic Avenger musical is coming back again, but in London this time.
It's Southwark.
That's been around. They did it off Broadway. They've been trying to get to Broadway. Constantine Maroulis did it a bunch of times, and now they're doing it at that Southwark Playhouse, right? Which is like Fringe. Fringe theater? I don't know.
Well, it isn't. It's I guess, yes.
What else?
It's good. The Met Opera. Ryan McPhee loves opera. and he tries to educate us.
He tries to.
Anyway, he wrote a great roundup of the Met Opera season, so have a read of that and get educated by Ryan McPhee like us.
Well, there's always Broadway directors doing these shows now.
So Bart Sher is doing Romeo et Juliet.
Say it again?
Romeo et Juliet.
Not right. Okay.
Not Romeo and Juliet.
More French. Is that French?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Fully committed. Jesse Tyler Ferguson is doing that one-man show.
Yes,
and why should Mean Girls fans care?
Because Jeff Richmond, who is Tina Fey's husband and who is writing Mean Girls, is doing the music for it.
Right. And then so he's in the Broadway scene now, so then maybe this Mean Girls thing will finally happen.
There's a London Q&A up with Elan Goodman, who is in Bad Jews, which I didn't realise the advertising for Bad Jews was banned on the tube. On the London subway.
That's crazy.
No, have a read of the London
Because
Q&A.
of the name, because of the title?
Because of the title.
You're that sensitive over there?
Well, it seems a bit weird, bearing in mind I've travelled on the tube a lot, and
Bad Jews? You can't say that?
Well, anyway, that's an interesting. Have a look at the article. It was
Speaking of interviews, Carmen Cusack, another former Elphaba, who I love in this new show, Bright Star, which is coming. She's on Show People, so that interview is going to be going up soon. And she's married to Hercules. More on that. Just watch. She's married to Hercules.
The photos are amazing.
There's a lot of Hercules photos online. And what else is that? Oh, the new vlog. We have a new vlog starting at Disaster. Jennifer Samar, that's starting. And new Ask a Star with Danny Burstein and Jessica Heck. There's all kinds of content.
And the Broadway.com show will go live at some point today. So it's all good.
But I'm picking this up because it's time to give the clap to a little lady we love named Kate Rinders. Come on over, Kate.
Here she is. Kate Rinders coming up.
Thank you. Clap.
Hello.
Hi.
Thank you for doing this for 2 shows.
Hi, Jeffrey.
Look at all the love.
Hi.
So much love.
Hi,
They
SAT.
just love you. They're feeling the love.
Hi,
here.
Hobbit Laura.
So how's it over at Something Rotten?
It's fantastic, as always.
Pleased to be out of the corset for a little break? Or do you try and hold on to the corset sort of during the break normally?
Oh, well, I mean, I love to embrace... No, I don't.
Nice.
The corset embraces me. I, however, like to embrace pizza, and I'm thinking a Lenny sandwich.
Okay.
Although I'm going to feel it later. Hi, it's your fave show. Yes, the best.
It is amazing.
I look crazy. I just saw that. This is, you guys, this is pin curl hair. So, just fly.
Very chic.
Thank you.
So, you've been in Something Rotten for sort of coming up for a year now.
Yeah.
How do you keep it fresh? How do you keep your performance fresh?
Well, I am lucky because I have John Cariani, when you never know what you're going to get. I mean, in a good way, it's said with love. But we like to keep it fresh with each other.
Okay.
As in, we are fresh with each other.
Okay.
And also, everybody always is making each other laugh.
And it is an incredible cast because I did a one-on-one interview with Christian Ball. Yeah. And it all seemed like very warm backstage, and he was talking about everyone goes and hangs in his dressing room, which is covered with Star Wars, by the way.
Yeah, he loves Star Wars.
He does love Star Wars.
It's a healthy amount of love. Oh, he is not still on vacation. He is back. He is not sick. He is here. Oh my gosh, you love him. Yes, he's amazing. He's back. He went to visit some family last week. That's where he was.
Well,
and now
everybody needs a week off now and again.
Don't
they?
How is it with working with John? Yeah, he visited your school. He's so good at that. Oh, and BT Dubs, everybody. John Cariani wrote Almost Maine, and that play was again the number one produced play in high schools across America this past year.
It was amazing.
Beating Shakespeare again. Also, do you guys know that it was recently Shakespeare's 400th anniversary of his death?
They should if they read the site.
Oh, you guys said that?
Oh, that we
Well, thank you. But I wondered why we didn't have like some sort of fun like zombie type something with Christian. I mean, I like zombies.
That would have worked.
Maybe it's not too late. Is it too late?
I don't know. Maybe it should be
Yeah, we can take up his grave. I'll do it. I have that cape. I could use my cape. And wait, please go to stage. Oh, sorry. Listen. Okay. How's Heidi? She's great.
We'll get to Heidi. Okay, Heidi, because you share a dressing room. People don't know and haven't seen the book. You share a dressing room with Heidi.
Yes. We spend a lot of quality time together. And actually, we're so lucky because in the show, we never overlap. So if we didn't share a dressing room, we would like not be in the same show. I only really have like 30 seconds with Brian Darcy James. But it's, I would say, good quality time because
it's a good moment with a SAG Award winner.
Oh, actually, speaking of EGOTs, this year, Brian Darcy James Grammy nominee, SAG, Oscar, Golden Globe, Critics' Choice, Tony.
I mean
the Emmy, but he's too busy to do TV too.
How does he have the time?
He doesn't. Well, I mean, plus his 30 extra seconds, I am nominating off stage. You've seen it 5 times? Yes.
That is amazing. So back to sharing your dressing room.
Yes.
Do you both have like different dressing room routines to get into character, or are you just busy joking until right up to the point you go on stage?
We're very serious actresses.
Very serious actresses.
I ask her to not speak to me now.
Okay.
We
and namaste and things.
No, we do. No, we just we talk about things that I'm not allowed to talk about.
Okay.
Outside of the dressing room, we call it the vault.
Right.
It's the vault. It's the dressing room vault.
So what goes behind those doors stays behind those doors.
It's our own. Yeah, it's our own private Vegas. And but our dressing room is a little bit like Odd Couple, where she's neat and tidy, and I might be a little bit messy.
Now, you were born in Seattle, but you were raised in Michigan.
Yes.
So how did you decide that, yes, I want to do this crazy world called theater?
There was an amazing summer stock theater in Michigan where I grew up called Cherry County Playhouse, and I was fortunate enough to do summer stock theater starting at the age of 12, and I was a really late bloomer, like extremely late, like really painfully, horribly late bloomer.
So if you're a late bloomer, don't worry out there.
Yeah.
You too could be Glinda.
I mean, yeah, and whatever. I mean, whoever else you want. But everyone comes from Michigan. All the goodies do. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Are you from Michigan, Josh? Are you? Thanks. Oh, I love all you guys. Yeah. So I did summer stock theater, and then it was one of the things that I did where all the things I loved, the music and the dancing and the storytelling and being small was actually a good thing or a fine thing, or it didn't matter. It didn't matter at all. And so I started doing theater, and then honestly it was one of those things where I didn't know what to go to college for. I didn't know what to do. So I thought, I'll try this and see what happens.
And
now it's too late.
Incredibly
well.
So, I mean, you've done a lot on Broadway. You've got some amazing credits, along with a bubble, which we'll hear. But we do like to make dreams come true at Broadway.com. So Norm Lewis for years spent years saying, I want to be Phantom on Broadway, and then was. So are there any dream roles for you out there that you would love to do?
Oh.
Apart from the
I don't, you know what? I don't know. I think maybe I should work on this answer, but I think it's a little bit like I don't want to get my hopes up and then have them dashed to pieces.
Okay, are there any people that you would love to work with?
Oh.
I mean, you have a dream cast right now.
I do. I mean, that's the thing.
It is an amazing cast.
I have a dream cast right now. I would like. I tell Brian, Darcy James. I told him that I would love to do Camelot with him, actually, and he was like, "Why?" And I said, "Because we can be in Camelot together, and my boyfriend Andrew Szymanski can be Simois. What's it, Lancelot? And Brian can be King Arthur, and I can be Guinevere, and they can both be my boyfriends." And Brian, what he said was, he was like, "Why do you want to do this?" And I said, "So we can be in a show together." And he said, "We are in a show together." And I said,
"But only for 30 seconds."
And I was like, "Yeah, but you're not my boyfriend in this show."
Oh. So you want to
No offense, Jen. It's just acting. Also, Andrew, it's just acting.
So you want to be in a show with Brian Darcy as his girlfriend. Brian Darcy James as his girlfriend. Okay. We're just putting that out there to the world.
Do you blame me? And I think then maybe we could get him the full EGOT.
Well, I would think so. Yeah.
I mean, I'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. All good. Right. I do like to bring it back to the show when we're doing these. Maybe it's a final question. Why do you think Something Rotten speaks to people? Because there is a lot of love for you today and a lot of love for the show.
Well, I know Beth Nicely is the nicest. I mean, the name is perfect. I think the reason it spoke to me was because it is just about fun and about making fun of ourselves, and we don't take anything seriously, and I just love that.
It is amazing.
So yeah, I mean, it's just a bunch of joy happening on stage, so I hope that's why you guys love it.
And where else can you go to theatre and legitimately say that you hate Shakespeare?
I know, you're right. But not really, because we do still love him.
We do. Oh, well, obviously it's Christian Ball.
Well, that's what I mean, yeah.
So we do love him.
Yes, I love her egg socks. Totally jealous.
All right. There's also, this is always, have there any been weird on-stage mishaps?
You mean with me or with everybody? I would say just probably. Well, I mean, I've had the couple of moments where I'm in my dress and my corset and my bustle and my dress, and I've been on my knees. I spent a lot of time on my knees in this show. That's right. I'm the Puritan, and I have to wear knee pads. So, but I had a couple of times when I got caught and couldn't really stand up. So it was supposed to be like a romantic moment, and I kind of was like doing Darwin of like creepy crawly caveman. But that's not so bad.
No, it's not.
Have you seen Sherlock last year?
There was one on New Year's Eve. Why are we talking about Sherlock? Do you love
Benedict
Cumberbatch too?
Who doesn't? I just saw Zoolander 2.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Just saw Zoolander 2. Did you even know he was in it? I did not.
I saw Benedict Cumberbatch on stage in Hamlet in London. It was the hardest theatre ticket I've ever had to buy. Worse than Hamilton.
Yeah, and did you?
Oh, well, it was amazing. It was 3 hours of Benedict.
Yeah.
It was just, I mean, too much. I mean, yeah. Yeah, but I'll tell you a secret.
I feel like it's not really a secret.
The audience was full of women like us.
That's how Andrew Szymanski is on tour with the Bridges of Madison County right now. Yeah. And that's what's happening across America.
Yeah.
I wonder how Benedict's wife feels about it.
Well, she knew what she was getting into.
I mean, that's the thing. And you are sort of like your welcome world.
After he was famous.
And we're saying thank you, Benedict's wife. Thank you for sharing. Thank you.
And we're there. We're right there with him. Right, Kate, thank you so much for joining us today. Everybody go see Something Rotten if you haven't seen it already. Or go see it again.
And again.
Hearts. Bye-bye, everybody. See you tomorrow.